Hi guys, my name's Alicia, and if you don't know who I am, I make thrifting and sustainable fashion type content basically every week. And this week I just wanted to do a collective thrift haul of all of the pieces that I have thrifted over like the last couple months. Basically the closest thrift store to me is a Salvation Army that's like within walking distance, so I go there at least once a week. And unfortunately, the size of the store is just a little too small to like film proper thrift with me's in, and because it's so small I don't usually find that many pieces, hence why this is a collection from many thrift trips, because I tend to pick up like only a couple pieces at a time. I am one who like really stays in their comfort zone when it comes to fashion. I want to feel comfortable in what I'm wearing, but I do want to try like a little bit harder, put like slightly more effort into my outfits. So I feel like a lot of these pieces are some stuff that are kind of like basics, like elevated basics, or like a lot of it is stuff that I honestly probably wouldn't have picked up before. So in this video, I not only wanted to show off the pieces that I found, but I wanted to go a little bit extra and show you how I'm actually planning on styling them as well. But anyways, I have 8 different pieces I want to show you, some sweaters, some tops, a couple bottoms, which are probably my favorite and the most interesting pieces. So let's get into it. So the first piece I wanted to show off is a pretty special one, which is just this sweater right here. It is this beautiful 100% wool knit sweater with this super fun graphic on the front. It's just this kangaroo on skis, which makes sense because it does just have Australia spelt out on the sleeve there. When I saw this sweater at the thrift store, I just couldn't resist it. I thought it was so precious and like such a vintage gem. Not to mention, this navy and red is like one of my favorite colorways. Now, there are a lot of issues with this sweater. Originally, they were asking $7 for it, but I asked for a discount because there were a ton of holes throughout. The collar is completely fraying. The sleeves and the bottom were completely fraying. So they ended up giving it to me for $5, which is pretty good, but the amount of time that I've spent repairing this sweater is probably worth a lot more than $5. But I'm pretty proud of where I have brought this. Like, you know, it's not perfect, but you can tell there used to be a hole right here. There was a ton of holes on the sleeves, and I think I did a really good job of repairing those. And then I just kind of went around with like a blanket stitch on all of like the sleeves and hems, and they still look a little messy, but they're never going to be perfect. And this is more of like a preventative measure so that they stop unraveling, hopefully. The worst area is probably the neckline right here. It's very jagged even after doing that blanket stitch, but I don't mind clothes that are a little rough around the edges. I just couldn't let this beautiful sweater unravel, you know? But I'm so excited to wear this thing. I've been spending so long repairing it that I just like haven't had a chance to wear it. I still have to do the bottom hem, which is still looking a little rough, but after that, I can't wait to wear it, and I better wear it because of all the effort that I put into it. And this one is definitely a statement piece, so I wouldn't go crazy with the styling here. Honestly, just a pair of jeans and you're good to go. Okay, the next piece I found is extremely basic, but I am very excited about it. And it is just this t-shirt. This is literally just the most basic, plain black t-shirt, but it is the fit of this shirt that makes it so special. I have been looking for just the perfect black kind of baby style tee for so long, and it's so difficult to find. I have found a few in the past, but they all had a v-neck, which I wasn't crazy about. I'm so glad that I found this one. Like I said, it has the perfect baby style fit where it's not like too tight on the arms. It crops at the perfect spot, and the quality is really nice. Like, I'm pretty sure this is 100% cotton, and it's nice and thick, and it's perfect. I mean, I said it was basic, but it does actually just have this little Canada logo on the bottom here, which is like hardly noticeable, and like, whatever. It's kind of a vibe. So this was definitely like probably like a tourist kind of tee, but I think this is gonna be my new favorite basic black t-shirt. And there was no price on this one, but I don't know if you could see this, it kind of has some discoloration here, like bleaching or something, and because of that, the lady gave it to me for just $1. This is gonna be perfect to pair with some of my more like statement bottoms, like my corduroys or like my green jeans, just to let the rest of the outfit speak for itself, you know? And you're gonna see I'm already gonna probably style this with some of the other bottoms that I have in this haul. So this was a great find. This next item is pretty fun, and it is this vintage Disney Mickey tee. Now, I am not a huge Disney fan, and I find a lot of Disney merchandise, especially t-shirts, kind of like tacky, and I usually do not gravitate towards them. But because this one is vintage with the paper tag made in USA, I just couldn't resist. It's this bright red t-shirt with Mickey on the front there. We have his name spelt out, and this is a one size fits all t-shirt, so it has a really boxy and like kind of cropped fit, which I thought was really, really nice. Single stitch, so this thing is truly, truly vintage, and it was only $4, so I thought this could be a good pajama shirt even, or just super easy to pair with shorts in the summer. I'll see if I wear it. If not, I was thinking of maybe throwing it up on my Depop, so I don't know. This one was kind of just like a fun wild card item. This next item is not something, like I said, I probably would have typically picked up, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm trying to be open to new things, and it is just this little crochet cardigan in white. Don't get me wrong, like people have been styling these. I've seen them like all over Pinterest and stuff, but I don't know, when I saw it at the thrift store, I was like, I want to give that a try. I feel like it's just such a great little layering piece in the summertime. It's breezy. I don't wear a lot of white, but I just feel like because it's so holey, it's gonna kind of show what you're wearing underneath. And I don't know, I guess I was in a girly mood at the thrift that day. It does have some white buttons running up the front, and what I especially loved about it is it kind of has this like scalloped edge to the sleeves and the bottom, so I thought that was super unique. I think this one was around $5, so really not that bad. And yeah, I just picture like wearing this in the summer. Super easy outfit with like shorts with a tank top, and then you just throw this on top and it's just like gives the outfit a whole different vibe. So super cute and dainty, and still staying within my comfort zone because I already have like button ups that I wear in this way, but it's just like a little bit a different kind of style. Then the next thing I picked up, just another good classic basic kind of item, and it is this button down. I really, really loved this blue color. Like I have a lot of navy blue, but this is almost like not periwinkle, but I don't know, more of a baby blue, I guess. It's also in this really nice, almost like waffle knit texture. And I don't know, I just thought this was like almost like a variation of the plaid flannel kind of button up, you know? So still something in my comfort zone, but just a little different, a little fresh, you know? This one is only $5. Yeah, I wouldn't go crazy with the styling on this one. I mean, jeans, t-shirt, you know. But yeah, I know I'm gonna get a ton of wear out of this one. This next item I feel like I've seen people wearing a lot recently, and it is just this little black velvet bolero kind of cardigan. It is from the vintage brand Scarlet, made in Canada, and when I saw this on the rack, I just thought this would be such a perfect and practical item for like special events, especially like weddings where you either have to like go to a church and cover up or it's just cold. This is the perfect thing to just throw on top of your dress. Usually I put like a little black cardigan over it, but I feel like it just covers too much of the dress, whereas this one's super, super cropped, so it's really just covering like your shoulders and your arms. I picked this up for more like practical reasons, but I've been seeing people style them like super casually as well, pretty much like in replacement of a typical cardigan. So definitely a versatile piece. And I think this one was $5 or $6, so not bad at all. I personally love velvet, very 90s. Can you tell I have summer on my mind? I feel like a lot of these things I'm going to be styling very like summer fashion forward. Lastly, we are at the bottoms. I have two of them, and like I said, I think these are like the most interesting pieces I found, so had to save best for last. And the first one is this skirt. This is just this super cool maxi like cargo style skirt in this like really, really light green, almost like minty color. It's got a drawstring on the front and then a little cargo pocket on the side with some slits. I especially love too that there are some contrasting textures here. I don't know if you can see, but this panel has like almost like a grid pattern to it, which is super cool. So I was so surprised when I looked at the tag and realized that this was actually vintage, made in Canada. I feel like this is such kind of like the vibes right now, super on trend kind of look, and I just think it would be so fun to style and would be like would make some really cool outfits. So for this one, I'm imagining to pair it with just like a cropped t-shirt, probably the black one that you saw earlier in this haul. Definitely like some platform sandals, a little bag, and like some cool sunglasses. That is one thing that I'm lacking in my wardrobe. I have like my round 90s style glasses, but I want some more smaller squared ones. The problem is I can't really thrift glasses because I do have a prescription, and I'm so excited because I finally have benefits again with my work, which means I can get some free glasses. So I have my eye on these ones from Ray-Ban. Once again, they're like a little different than what I would normally go for, but I'm trying to upgrade my style this year. So let me know what you guys think. I think that would be super cute with this outfit. But yeah, I think this skirt's super cute. It is a tad big on me, but I feel like because it's a drawstring, I can get away with it. And this was the most expensive item out of this whole haul at $10. So especially for the Salvation Army, I feel like that's pretty expensive. Their prices are kind of all over the place. Like I feel like you can find things for super cheap, but then also some of their shoes are $40, which is ridiculous. But this was a super good find. And then the final item, which might be the best out of the whole haul, this will probably excite anyone who's into like designer pieces. I personally have never really cared about designer items. They've never really been on my radar. I'm not really knowledgeable about the brands, and at the end of the day, I just care about vintage. Even if an item's designer and it's new, I typically don't really like care about that. But this next item might have changed my opinion on that, because I had been on the lookout for some just like basic black dress pants. I had to go to a function a couple weekends ago and I realized I don't own any dress pants. So definitely a basic that was missing from my wardrobe. So when I was at the thrift store, I spotted these and I really liked the fit of them, and I realized they're actually from the brand Helmut Lang, which like right away, even though I don't care about designer, like there's certain brands that you just, they're in your head, you've seen them before. So I recognized the brand name, I knew it was a designer brand, which I honestly didn't think much of until I came home and I tried them on. These just fit so incredibly. They are exactly the kind of style I was looking for, with more of like a wide leg, and honestly the quality is next level. Like I kind of understand now the hype for designer items, because these are probably just the nicest pants I own. Just the way they fit and the construction of them. The outside is actually 100% wool. The inside's 100% cotton, so really good, high quality, natural materials. And I feel like it really makes a difference. So this was a super cool find because I grabbed these for only $8, and I looked it up and like these are typically like around the $500 mark, which is kind of insane, but I get it. Like these are incredible. And I feel like this is so the vibe right now. People like wearing dress pants in more of a casual way with like Converse and like a baby tee or like a little sweater vest. So I'm super excited to style them that way. They're also like the perfect length too, where they're super long but not touching the ground. So I think this was an incredible find. They're in like perfect condition too. I don't think anyone ever wore them. They were even hemmed. So this was a great find, and honestly I'm kind of like changing my mind about designer items now. Like I don't think I'm gonna be like getting into it, but I might think twice next time I see a brand that kind of is ringing a bell at the thrift. So those are all the things that I've been picking up here and there on my weekly little thrift trips. I know I haven't been like super consistent as I used to on this channel, and honestly I'm just kind of trying to pace myself with my videos a little more, and I don't know, have it be more as a hobby than a chore. I feel like I used to be so hard on myself of pushing out a video every single week, and I wasn't even really enjoying the process. So I'm kind of just taking a step back, making videos when I have the time, and just like doing it for fun rather than because I feel like I have to. So I hope you guys don't mind. I hope that kind of shows in my videos going forward, but I still have lots of fun videos planned. I found out that I'm actually going on a little vacation soon where I'm definitely going to be doing some thrifting, so you can look forward to that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this haul video. Let me know what your favorite pieces that I found. Also, I'm curious if you guys are like into designer at all. Maybe that's a silly question. Maybe it's just me who like doesn't really care about it, but I don't know. Were these pants like a really good find? Let me know. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next week.